helps if you turn your headset on before you go live, Bob. All right, BobbethTV is live. You know what that means. Another 2 episodes of Mud Mule TV coming your way. First up, it is the Wayne's World Modified Series. Wayne's World Racing Series. Get the info up on our screen. Dirt 358 Modifieds here at Limaland Motorsports Park. All part of the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's week of action. After that, we do have the KP Plumbing mini stocks as well. Tomorrow night, the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street stocks. So, yeah, definitely stick around if you like racing. We've got a fair bit coming your way. Can we all just agree that British food sucks? No, we can't agree that British food sucks, Chris. Because who wouldn't love a big plate of sausages, peas, and potato covered in gravy? All those cute little dainty sandwiches that they make for high tea and stuff. Scones. Greg's sausage rolls. See, you're wrong, Chris. You're wrong. Well, we're starting off in a hostile front today. Qualifying out there, the 31 on our screens. That, of course, is Matt Smith. Looks like he might have the first quick time, 12.45. 12.54 second quickest, Derek Coleman. Malcolm Indy, Richard Jackson, Mikey Mixer, Derek Coleman, Wayne Bridges. I said Derek Coleman twice on that list, but we don't see any cars actually qualifying. There we go. That's the 88 of Travis McDonald. Malcolm Indy currently has quick time 12.43, 12.45. Matt Smith falling to second place. So where does this come from, Chris? Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look. There's not even biscuits nor chips. Yeah, biscuit. Look, you guys, biscuits and gravy. Come on. What, like, a biscuit is a savory thing that you have with, like, a coffee or a tea, maybe with some cake. It's not a scone that you dip in gravy. I mean, don't get me wrong, that sounds great. But, yeah, I don't know. I think you guys are throwing stones in a glass house a little bit there, brother. Fries. I want some fries. Everything's fried in a fast food shop. I'd like some fries. No, you'd like some chips, fast fried chips, some fried chips. Mate. All right, let's just start abusing our audience straight off the bat. I think John Mead and Von Bennett. Von Mead and John Bennett. John Mead and Von Bennett. are still out on the track. This is off to a great start. All right, looks like qualifying has been done. A lot of the guys sort of messing around. Jonathan Foxworth, B-Main Bandit, has not been out on the track yet, but 12.39. Cody B. McDonald is our quick time. Our back-to-back winner yesterday, JJ Martina, 12.40. Now got the hiccups. And Malcolm Indy's 12.43. That is the top 3. Get this over to our first heat race very, very soon. I will allow... They have good beer. Got to give them. Wait, what? No. I don't know if it's just an Australian thing, but us Australians assume, suggest, and believe that England, that British people like warm beer. It needs to be at least room temperature, whereas no, beer needs to be chilled, cool, cold, and delicious. So the one thing you said that they was terrible about, they're good at. And the one thing that you'll allow them to have is their terrible thing. Chris, what is going on today, brother? All right. Oh, heat has started to line up. Let's get back to my job here that I'm paid to do. Grid. There we go. All right, let's try another cam so we can get a bit of a wider look. All right, Cody B. McDonald on that front row. David Garman Jr. is not there yet, but he will be alongside him on the outside pole. Behind Cody will be brother Travis, alongside Mikey Mixter. Jonathan Foxworth would have been the third person on the road, but didn't qualify, so I imagine he's not been able to get into the race just yet. David Garman's still not in there either, so it could be interesting. We'll wait and see. Oh, where's my track map? There it is. Water heated in a microwave, every bit as good as water from... What? Who heats water in a microwave? Boil it in the... Oh my god, Chris. Alright, looks like it's just going to be the 3 cars in this first heat. We've got our McDonald boys and Mikey Mixter. Let's get the full names on the leaderboard there. There we go. That's a little bit better. What's 3 names? Oh, McD, Mix, McD. That's cool. Initials. Have their team names. That's quite cool. Just the 3 cars. Heat 1 is underway. 6 laps. 358 Modifieds here at Limaland Motorsports Park. Up next, afterwards, we will have the KP Plumbing Micro Stocks. KP Plumbing Services Mini Stock, sorry. That will be at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 as we keep this one going. All 3 cars very close together. This one, the main battle between the McDonald brothers. Cody leading, Travis second. Picking up molecules in different ways does not change the taste. I like my water heated, not radiated, I guess. So how you speed the molecules up, whether it's via heat or radiation, surely that does change something, Mr. Science teacher person. But we're going to learn. We're going to come out of this broadcast here today learning stuff. Chris is going to school us, or we're going to make him regret taking on the smart Aussie broadcaster guy. I really believe it's going to be the former because I'm not smart in any way, shape or form. White flag lap is out. Cody B. McDonald, Travis McDonald, Mikey Mixter, 1, 2, and 3 as we come out of 4 for the last time. Second flag is going to go towards Cody B. McDonald, Travis McDonald second, Mikey Mixter third. Let's have a look at our results. That's what I was looking for. I was looking at the replay camera for some reason. There we go. Cody B. McDonald, Travis McDonald, Mikey Mixter, 1, 2, and 3. David Garman Jr. and Jonathan Foxworth did not take the field. Who have we got for Heat 2? Get down there and have a look. Back-to-back winner from yesterday, JJ Martinez. Really doesn't want to get down there. All right, 4 cars, JJ Martinez and Josh Roberts on that front row. Kent McLean and Wayne Bridges will be on that second and final row. 6 laps. This is going to be our last heat race before we get to the big one. There's good reason we violently left the Empire. Was there really though? Was there? I think you guys just went, you know what? I think we know where the braggadocious land of the free part came from. No. I don't know about enough about American history to really even devil's advocate that sort of stuff, to be honest. I know that, 1776, you guys had a bit of a fight with the English and they went fine. We'll pretend like you guys have superseded from us, but we have to pay like a fee every year. Blah, blah. No, I don't know anything of that. Do you guys feel colour and armour right? Yeah, we do. We put the U in there correctly, Christopher. Oh, love it. All right, we're off and running. Second lap is just about over. Third lap's going to be coming up very soon. Let's get a little bit wider so we can see this action. JJ Martinez picking up where he left off yesterday. Kent McLean and Josh Roberts side by side, but Kent is going to have the exit off 2 down that backstretch into 3 and 4. Lap 4. JJ Martinez, Kent McLean, Josh Roberts, Wayne Bridges is the order. Lap 5 of 6. It's almost the last lap of the race. There it is. Wave that white flag. JJ Martinez. Kent McLean's currently second. Josh Roberts third. Fourth, Wayne Bridges. We'll see Josh in the chat soon and go, did I tell you I hate these cars? If you're not a fan of the modifieds, we know this. JJ Martinez wins Heat 2. Have a look at the official results. 2 Tough Racing's JJ Martinez just continuing on that winning way. Kent McLean second from KCM Motorsports. J&J Motorsports, Josh Roberts third. Wayne Bridges in fourth. All right, heat 3 is lining up. One, Michael Moniz, Derek Coleman, John Bennett, and Von Mead. Does not want to get to my race cam. Why does that? There we go. Well, Robbie, see, I asked about this, and I feel like I don't feel like they did say that they did inform you why that you weren't suitable for their league. And it had to do with their unwillingness to let their drivers recruit drivers for other leagues, especially considering I think some of your PDRL stuff does go up against them. So that is the official reason. I didn't want to have to say it, but I felt like it's, you do come in on the chat and say that every freaking time. No. So yeah, it's due to your recruitment techniques. They advised that they did ask you not to do it, and you did continue, and that's why the partnership has gone. So you're not ghost kicked and blocked anymore. You now know. Michael Moniz, John Bennett, Derek Coleman, Von Mead. This is heat 3. Michael Moniz in the 30 car off to a great start. Michael M Designs out there leading heat 3. John Bennett back there in second. Von Mead third. Derek Coleman fourth. The second half of this heat race now underway. So yes, I'm not sure if that fits in with what you may already know, Robbie, or whether that is a surprise to you, but there you go. That was the official reason I was given as to why you were, I guess, not welcome to race with this crew anymore. White flag, lap out, heat 3, Michael Moniz, John Bennett and Von Mead. They are very close together. I don't know if the situation's going to change. John's going to come down low and try something. I don't think there's enough room as they come out of 4, get that checkered flag. Michael Moniz first. John Bennett second. Von Mead third. Derek Coleman fourth. Okay. Oh, no, that's heat 2, Bob. I want heat 3. There we go. Michael Moniz, John Bennett, Von Mead, and Derek Coleman is that racing order. Looks like we've still got one more heat to go. Matt Smith, Andrew Williams, Tim Coleman, and Richard Jackson. Actually looks like a bit of a who's who of the new guys of the league. So this could be an interesting race, actually. I'll apply to Robbie's post that on. We are off and racing. Trying to get a little bit wider here, so a bit more of that action. Matt Smith and Andrew Williams battling it out hard. The 725 and the 31, the 53 and the 69. Richard Jackson and Tim Coleman back there in third and fourth. Richard's just behind the front 2 pack. Tim Coleman a little bit further off of that group. Alright, coming around for that last lap. White flag at lap. Matt Smith, Andrew Williams, Richard Jackson and Tim Coleman. Coming out of 4. Alright, Matt Smith wins. Let's get that result up on the screen there. Have a quick note. That's wrong heat. Why is it not jumping to the next heat every time? Matt Smith, Andrew Williams, Richard Jackson, Tim Coleman, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, looks like we're gridding for our feature race here. So let's get over to that grid. Freddie B. McDonald and JJ Martinez will be on that front row. Michael Moniz and Matt Smith, second row. Kent McLean and Travis McDonald on that third row. Andrew Williams and John Bennett, fourth row. Fifth row is going to be Mikey Mixter and Josh Roberts. Sixth row will be Von Mead and Richard Jackson. Seventh row is going to be David Garman Jr. and Wayne Bridges. Eric Coleman and Tim Coleman have qualified on the 8th row. And Jonathan Foxworth for that 9th and final row. But I believe Jonathan not with us in the race this evening. So we will only have the 16 cars on the track. Justin Stone, how are you, brother? Been a little while since between visits. Hope you are well. For a wonderful daughter. How is she? She must be getting old by now. She must be getting to that age where she's telling you what to do. Well, looks like Cody B. McDonald has taken that EOL for his victory last week. JJ Martinez and Michael Moniz will line up on the front row. All right, 40 laps. We are off and racing. Let's get a little bit wider so we can see that action, Bob. Oh, the 4 has been turned by the 31 there. 31, Matt Smith. Let's go back and watch that play out. Oh, well, we're not on TV1 cam. There we go. No. 31 just come racing in. 4 had a little bit less speed, and that caused a bit of a pile up on that low line at the start of this race. That has really affected the front row. JJ for the win. She's 18. Holy crap! I mean, 18 in Australia is an adult. Obviously, yeah, you've fortunately got 3 more years before she's an adult in the States, 21. But my God, she's grown fast. I remember just a couple of years back, she was just a young lady racing on the track with Ava and Aaron and the crew, Teresa, Greg, and all them. Holy crap! Hopefully she's not too much of a handful, my friend. I've got 2 daughters myself and know what that can be like. Love my children to death, but oh my God, they are so responsible for a lot of my grey hairs. As our second caution, looks like it came out straight away on that restart. Can't quite see where it might have happened. Tim Coleman, let's have a look there. Nope. That seems to be... Oh, it could have been on the restart. Yeah. Let's go back to that and watch that restart. And Coleman, the 06 behind him. And looks like, yeah, just up into the wall on that start. Did catch a few other cars on the way through. Right, off we go again. Lap 4. Oh, Jonathan Foxworth, is he on the track? I think Jonathan might actually be on the track. He has lit up. No, he isn't. It's okay. Don't get excited there, Bob. Lit up on my leaderboard, but no, him and David Garman, looks like they have both. Jonathan did make the feature. David Garman has retired a couple of laps in. Modified's possibly not his scene. We hope he comes back for the mini stocks, though. Yeah, all these cars starting to separate and spread out a little bit. Of real estate to work with on the track. Josh Roberts, Derek Coleman, look like Matt Smith, as well as Wayne Bridges there. JJ Martinez just in the background. Cody B. McDonald and Richard Jackson behind him. Up ahead of Wayne, Josh Roberts, etc. Oh, there's been a crash here. Would have been Travis. Let's just up high on the 75, comes around and just had a little bit set lower into the corner there, and that has caused another caution to come out. Cautious race so far. All right, lap 13 of 40. This race back underway. A few laps in now. Michael Manise still at race leader. John Bennett second. And McLean at third. There we go. Ken McLean at third. Andrew Williams fourth. Let's get some of these cars on the screen. Mikey Mix to fifth. And you've got Josh Roberts, Matt Smith, Derek Coleman, Wayne Bridges. A little bit closer. There's J. Martinez. Cody B. McDonald, Von Mead as the crash comes out there. I think we're going to go to a caution. Richard Jackson, Travis McDonald, Tim Coleman. John Bennett has got his car in through the leader for a second there, but looks like Michael is not going to allow him to fully consolidate it just yet. But John's on the high line, and we know once you're on that high line, that battle is won. So Michael Manise going to fall back to second. But caution has come out. Will it have come out in time to put Michael Manise back in the lead? We'll have to wait and see. I don't think it will. John Bennett has locked in the restart here, lap 18 of 40. Michael Manise falling back to second. First of two races here tonight. This, of course, is the Wayne's World Racing Series Modifieds, the 358 mods. And up after that, it is the KP Plumbing Micro Stocks, Mini Stocks. So, yeah, that should be good at Doubleheader Night of Racing. Tomorrow night, Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks are up. Alright, back racing again. Hearing my little alert thingy going off. Let's have a quick look at that. Check the chat while we're there. Kelly McKellen, come on Foxworth, get in there and get it done. Oh, hey Bob. Dang man can't park there. Park it in the trailer. That's right, Sean, you tell him. I'm parking it. Kelly. So I was watching the Buddies Racing League the other day, and there was a Clinton McKellen in the race. Is that a relative of yours? And if so, why does he not race here? But pretty sure it's all spelled the same way, McKellen. But so say it naturally. I can say it fine. I try and say your surname, Kelly, and I screw it up. Now I know how people do when they try and say my name. Up the front here, John Bennett, Mike Manise, Kent McLean. I can't believe I said Manise that way. I'm so sorry, Mike. The top three here, Josh Roberts and Andrew Williams, fourth and fifth. Matt Smith is there as well. Brian James, thank you for the like, Brian. Thanks, James, for the like. Derek Houston also. Appreciate you all. But yeah, Clinton McKellen. Look him up. Oh, actually, we've got a caution in iRacing. It's in the road. Jump over to the iRacing website. And, oh, that's not how that's going to work. But yeah, Clinton McKellen. You jump into the other Discord and have a quick look. Where's PDRL? PDRL. Robbie Milburn's wonderful, wonderful league. Excuse moi. Yeah. Well, actually, he's signed up as Jennifer McKellen, but Clinton McKellen is his racing name. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, no way, they've got to be related. That surname is not that common. But yeah, wow, trippy as. John Bennett, Michael Menes, Kent McLean, Andrew Williams, Matt Smith. That is the top 5. Josh Roberts falling back to 6. Cody McDonald behind him. Mikey Mixter, Bon Mead, Wayne Bridges, Derek Coleman, Richard Jackson, JJ Martinez, Travis McDonald, and Tim Coleman. Tim Coleman looks like he is a lap down. 15 cars remain in this race. Looks like we're coming up on that lap traffic now. Caution has come out though. Don't know, we'll check 23. But yeah, Bob, get the family members back together. But I would say Clinton is a young fella. If his iRacing name is his mother's, or is the credit card name Jennifer? Yeah. JR Water, what's up, Bob? Hey, Mr. Cushman. How are you, sir? You ever see a 57 Scooby-Doo branded vehicle out on the dirt track? It is this crazy fella out there winning, trying to win official championships and stuff like that. All-round madman. Shit, I was supposed to reply to you the other day. You're moving, aren't you? Hopefully to a place with decent internet for once. No racing family reunion. Yeah. Kind of like that, there's that show where it's like I think it started off just putting people together, bringing families together that didn't know they had brothers and sisters and other relatives, and then it was like a celebrity. What celebrity are you related to? Maybe we should start doing that on the Bob Show. Get some mystery relatives back together. All right, lap 30 of 40. About to be ended. And I've got the hiccups. Let me have a quick drink of water. 10 laps to go. Which is quite quiet today, fellas. YouTube as well. Well, Michael Menes looks like he's trying to make a move on John Bennett. We're going to stick with this up the front. I do like to normally get back a little bit and watch some of the other cars as well. But this battle for the lead between Michael Menes and John Bennett has been awesome. And we're going to just watch it play out a little bit more. See if maybe Kent gets himself involved. Already done moved, and we'll have it on the 26. I'm getting 2 gigs of download. Jesus Christ, that is going to be insane, Bush. Well done, man. Look out for next season, boys and girls. The officials are going to be ruled, especially on the road oval, the NASCAR scene. Mr. Cush is going to have decent internets. All right, looks like Michael Menes has managed to edge that car forward. John's going to have that run down the backstretch on exit. It's not going to be enough, though. Caution's come out. Haven't looked at one in a while, so let's see if I can't get this to scroll back. Looks like it was Richard Jackson. Hey, come on, system. Stop doing that. Oh, my God, it's every time I scroll it, it just goes back to new, which it never did in the past. All right, there's Richard Jackson, the 53 machine. 88 Travis McDonald behind him. Who's that up in front? The 2 machine. That is Derek Coleman. Oh, no, it looks like the 53 got loose. The 88 got into him. So did the 4 of JJ Martinez. Not able to carry over that luck from last night of winning back-to-back races. Mike Menes managed to get his car into the lead now. It's going to be a 5 to go restart. Right, off we go. Lap 36. Into the backstretch, into 3 and 4 we come. Michael Menes and John Bennett, Ken McLean, Andrew Williams, Matt Smith, still the 5. Josh Robertson, Cody. Josh Robertson, Cody just outside the 5. Josh might have got past Matt there for a second into 5th place, but we'll have to wait and see. Josh is up high though, so that is where he works his magic. Caution has come back out. That's the green flag. Here's the yellow flag. So there's Tim Coleman, the 69. There's the 53 behind him. Tim Coleman just got loose, got into the 53. So similar to what happened last caution with the 53, only this time he was the victim, not the spin out. That was the 69 of Tim Coleman. As the track starts to slick away, some of the guys having a bit of trouble getting that car set. I'll have to collab so together they might start doing some yeah, definitely, man. I'm open to some collaborations. You've just reminded me that me and Brooks were talking about that as well, and we almost got it all ready to go, and then I don't know, I think the Bob show and everything else just sort of came along and sort of took up my time. But no, I'm definitely, as I said to him, more than happy to set a night aside, or a morning aside, my morning, your night, to collab, whether it's a broadcast, whether it's just racing or some gaming or whatever. I am affiliate now, so Twitch streaming is definitely the go. All right, white flag lap is out. Michael Muniz looks like he's going to hold on after a bit of a back and forth battle with John Bennett. He is going to take out this win. Yep, there it is. Checkered flag, John Bennett second. Ken McLean at third. Andrew Williams and Matt Smith round out the top five, but we'll get the official results up on our screen. And I learned how to click properly. There we go, the Wayne's World Racing Series Dirt 358 Modifieds at Limaland Motorsports Park has come to an end. Team Southern Sim Racing is our winner, Michael Muniz. John Bennett from J&J Motorsports second. Ken McLean from KCM Motorsports third. Andrew Williams and Matt Smith, both privateers, fourth and fifth. J&J Motorsports teammate Josh in sixth. Cody B. McDonald seventh. Mikey Mixter eighth. Wayne Bridges ninth. 10th, Von Mead. Derek Coleman 11th. 12th, Travis McDonald. 13th, Tim Coleman 14th. JJ Martinez 15th. David Garman 16th. And Jonathan Foxworth will officially be scored on 17th. All right, let's get over to the Discord. Get Muniz details up on the screen, and we'll get over to Discord. Our featured driver. I don't even recognize who that is. Oh, it's Andrew Williams, our fourth place driver. Okay. All right, we're going to start off with this man, winner in Heat 3. Looks really, really comfortable in that heat, actually. And that set up a second row inside pole start, but wasted little time getting... No, it set up a qualifying position then, once I remember the actual race. And we get to it, Travis McDonald forced to go to the rear field for an AOL, which brought Mike up from a third place inside pole, second row up to the pole position. And you didn't look back, Mike, once you got that start. There was a few close battles out there on the track. JJ Martinez for a while. John Bennett seemed to be your main competitor. Congratulations. Yeah. How did you think obviously, was that the race you were expecting?
Yes and no. I did not expect the track to go back to the bottom the way it did. That's what shocked me when I got back past John. But I think I was totally running him over there for the couple of those two runs we had, because he was just getting in way too sideways on the top, and then that's why I could catch him straight driving better. And so yeah, so I think that's what happened. Then it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna run him over one of these laps. Let's just see what happens. And then when it started getting traction down there in the middle-ish bottom, I thought, all right, here we go. And yeah, then I kept looking in the mirror, seeing I was gaining on him, or pulling him some, and I thought, well, heck, that's good. And then yeah, then completely passed. And it's like, oh, you're first, and I'm like, okay, do I move? Do I keep running down here? And I just kept in that lane, and it was still working. So
yeah, no, look, and definitely could see that. It looked like for a while there, it wasn't, and it was not painful to watch, but very much I enjoyed watching you lead that race, and we know what John can be like as the heartbreaker in that respect. So when he did get past you on that high line, I was sort of like, oh, I hope that doesn't sort of discourage you, that you keep battling, and you did. And then when you got past him on that low line, I noticed he threw it in there pretty hard a few times, but you kept it up off that low line enough that you were able to sort of take advantage of it moving back up a little bit, but enough that he had to get back on the brakes. He couldn't really sort of risk anything in there. So that sort of I guess, locked away the lead for you. But at the same time, there were a few cautions in this race, a few late cautions as well. Just a couple of the guys at the towards the end of the pack, not able to sort of handle the slickness, the I guess the front end sort of getting a little bit looser on that lower turn. But were there any moments there where you thought, look, if I have to, you have to commit 100%, or he's going to get back by you? And were there any times where you thought you might have overdriven it a little bit?
Maybe a little bit, but I felt better when I got past him, that I was doing well. And then there was one restart, I think the first restart I had back in the lead. I could see he was going for those tires, and he was trying to run the lowest line. And I thought, there's no way that he flew past me on top and that it was still there. But I had that middle working, so that's why I thought, I'm going to stick here. If he can try to put it next to me, good for him. But I just don't know if there was enough down there to get back past me. So I thought, like I said, but I had probably the first 2 laps after that restart, I thought, all right, here we go. Especially when he got back up to me, and then it was kind of like for the third run, I came across the stripe, and I thought, you know what, there's no way he's gonna get past me. He's gonna have to move me, because it's sticking too well through the middle. And plus, like I said, when we were on top, I'd go in the corner and he'd turn that thing sideways, and I could see him super overcorrecting because it was going way too sideways. And I thought, in the middle of the corner, I'd freaking gain so much because I was already straight, going down the racetrack some. And I thought, well, there you go, it's gonna get him. And that's why, when I took the middle and we were side by side, I was waiting for him to keep pulling me, but then it never came. And I thought, holy crap, I guess I'm taking the lead from him. So I think he had a bad 3 and 4 one time, and it was like I completely took the lead. And I thought, okay, here we go. And it's like, then we were getting down, and those late cautions were not too worrisome. But like I said, that first one I took back over, and he came back on me. I thought, oh god, I didn't get good enough start for him to go away. But then then they had the second caution with 2 to go, and I thought, I got it now, because I was good enough to jump all them on the start. That they take 2 laps to catch me. So so I wasn't really that worried about it in that last run.
Yeah, on that last restart, I was sort of watching it closely, and it wasn't until as she came out of 3 and 4 that I looked at the lap count and saw that it was already it was it was going to be the white flag lap. I was like, okay, A, we're going to have a finish. B, it's one thing to get a lap to get up to speed, but there's only a lap left. There's nothing to really sort of map or plan out anything that you should sort of cruise that one home comfortably, and that you did. Now, after this, we are heading over to I-55 Federated Auto Parts Raceway for the mini stocks. Do you think you can sort of carry some of this momentum over to the mini stocks in I-55?
I like I-55, been a good track for me before, but I haven't spent 2 minutes with the mini stock, so we'll see what happens. Because then I hear you have to use the brake, and I'm not really good at the brake, so we'll just see. I'm gonna drive it like a street stock and see what happens.
Well, see, that's what I've been told, is to drive it like a street stock, and there's very little, whereas, you could be doing 90, 100 mile per hour down the back and front stretch in a street stock, and you drop right down to those low 80s, almost, high 70s in the turn sometimes, especially late in the race. I find that there's very little difference between the corner speeds and the straightaway speeds in these things. They don't have a lot of drop off. They do if you lose momentum, but if you sort of just racing them naturally. So, if you thought the one-on-one, the positional racing was fun, then I feel like you're going to enjoy a lot of it in the mini stocks, because that seems to be the order of the day, especially last week. Race speed's such a close thing in these races. I talk about it a lot, where you can use a lot of your speed to get back up to someone or keep with someone, but you don't have much speed to play with to get past them. That's even more so truer in the mini stocks. So it's going to be fun to watch you guys sort of fight for those initial starting battles. The heat races are going to be very important, and then obviously the starting order and the feed share is really going to define what happens throughout the race. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Can't wait to watch it. But congratulations on taking out the round 2 of the Waynesville Racing Series Dirt 358 Modifieds. As I say, you looked very, very confident and strong all the way through the heat race and the feature. So congratulations. Before we let you go, though, brother, friends, family, sponsors, who do you need to give a shout out to?
Shout out to all my boys over at Team SSR. You for the broadcast, as always. This group of guys, a really group of guys, good group, and I'm happy that I've come back. And heck, I wasn't like I said. I just thought, well, I haven't ran this 358 in months, and we'll just see how it is. And then I did race on Wednesday night after I talked to you on Tuesday and
Yep.
had a better turnout. So I actually changed some stuff up with my setup, and I actually felt better. So I was going tonight seeing how bad I was, and yeah, then I was okay and really good in qualifying. I thought, well, we'll see. And then when they said I got to get the pole if I won my heat race, I thought, well, heck, let's just see what happens. And yeah, then I was waiting for JJ to pass me. Heck, I even left in the bottom. And then I saw they all wrecked, and I was like, okay, fine. And then like, here comes John. Here comes John flying around me. I thought, well, that's fine. I can see what happens. And when I kept pace with him, I thought, well, this might be a good run. But yeah, so happy as heck with this run. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
Definitely, definitely. And look, I don't want to give you too much work, but you've absolutely smashed it out of the park. Round two, we're middle of round two now, but after seeing some of these new wraps and things like that, JJ's new wrap and stuff like that, I remember talking to you about that sort of thing, that with the new mini stocks and everything, yeah, you had a fair bit of work coming in. It was keeping you busy, but you've smashed them out of the park. So I hope I'm not stepping on your toes by saying this to the audience, that if you are looking for a wrap, can not go any further than Mike M Designs. Absolutely, from what I've spoken to other people, they come up with a visual in their head and they say, this is basically what I want, these colors, this sort of format, and it's like you have an insight into exactly what they want, and you, according to the guys, you nail them every time. So keep up the good work, man, and yeah, I hope that you're always too busy because of the fact that you do quality work when it comes to wraps.
Yeah, Derek's car tonight was a brand new car. I just did a car for his dad Tim for the late models next week. He's gonna get a new UMP this week, and then some other stuff. So yeah, no, we're busy, just keeping up the work. But yeah, no, I'm happy to come back and race now and actually feel really good about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we'll just keep on rolling.
Excellent, man. All right, well, best of luck in the mini stocks. If we don't talk to you after that, best of luck in Robert's Electrical Dirt Street stocks tomorrow night. And yeah, look, we'll no doubt have you in the booth anytime you can be up here.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. All right, that was our winner here today, Team Southern Sim Racing's Michael Moniz. Now we get to meet one of the new drivers for this season. Let's just check where start, Andrew. All right, pretty much one of the hard chargers. Started in 8th spot. Jumped 4 spots by the time it was all said and done, and finished in 4th. Was a big part of some great back parts of that top 5 battle pretty much all night. Nice to meet you, Andrew. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. But believe it or not, this is my first actual race with the 358s.
Yep. So for like actual first, like not even officials or anything like that.
Yeah, no officials, no practice laps, no nothing.
That's pretty damn impressive. A lot of the guys, I feel like, look, and this, obviously I'm biased in this sense. Knuckleheadz Racing League is a great league, and I love broadcasting them. But they really do well with new drivers. Generally, a new driver will come in to the league, and yeah, definitely top 5. Sometimes also a win or a top 3, because it's just whether there's no nerves, it's just come in no expectations sort of thing, and we've definitely seen some drivers get better just from seat time with everyone. So I'm glad to see that that's still working. That that's us. Yeah, we'll take the credit for you getting the top 4, not your driving. But no, to see you go out, we would not have picked. Watching you race out there, I would not have picked that was your first time in the UMP. What was sort of some of the big things you noticed driving it? That you sort of anything you had to change? Did you sort of come in going, all right, late model mentality? Nope, have to switch up on this bit here, or keeping it straighter in the turns. What were some things you noticed?
Yeah, it was a lot like, to me, it's a lot like driving a late model. Even in the pre-race practice, I was asking some of the guys, okay, how do you drive this thing? and I got a lot of mixed emotions on that. I got a lot of hold it to the floor, and
just send
so
it.
I tried that for a few. Right, I tried that for a few laps in the practice, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, okay, I do drive the late models a lot, so I was like, okay, late model mentality. I'll get it turned. a little bit of throttle control, and I'll just follow the fast guys. So during qualifying, I think I qualified middle of the pack. I went back, now that you can watch other people's qualifying laps.
Yes.
I went back to the fast guys and watched their qualifying laps from inside their car, so I could see their wheel on how they were driving it, how much input they were putting into it, and just went off that. And then my strategy for the race was, okay, everybody in front of me is faster, so I'm just going to follow their line and try to do what they do and just see what happens. And luckily, I was able to avoid that wreck in the first couple laps, since that put me up front, or the top 5, I believe. And I just followed suit, follow the leader.
That's something I think that a lot of people can take some advice from. I know that Knuckleheads do run things a little bit differently here, in that it's obviously very competitive and very fun to race, but I think you're sort of an example of the drivers they want, where it's like, okay, patience, let's just see what happens, let's just look at who's doing what and follow them, rather than sort of just coming in and trying to sort of run your own race and have expectations that might come out of other leagues or other races you've been in the past. I find that this one's pretty, like, we can look over the iRating levels, that obviously does weigh into it a bit. We've got some guys in that are almost 6,000, 4,000, 3,000. But up the front, the top 5, the winner was 1477. You're 2780. The guy behind you, Matt Smith, 1878. There's a lot of discrepancies between the iRating, but I don't think it really sort of plays out as much as it does in, say, an official race, where you're all very grouped together skill-wise. I think everyone's still grouped together speed-wise and skill-wise here, but it's just the races where you get out of your comfort zone. We have a lot of guys that do what you've done tonight, where it's like you haven't necessarily raced it. It's like, all right, if I feel like if you'd gone into a different league and gone, hey guys, this is my first race in the 358, so I haven't even done an official, they would have parked you. They would have said, hey mate, look, maybe just get some practice, maybe just hang at the back, maybe just don't get involved. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, but these guys, they welcome it. It's like, okay, let's see what you've got. Let's see what you can show us. Let's see what we can show you. And we definitely saw that. You and Matt Smith. Josh Roberts was another one. He's one of the mainstays of the league. And if he gets on the outside of you, you can pretty much expect him to get past you. And he did. He got on the outside of you a number of times, and you were able to hold him off. Were you able to read the track well in the modified? Was that like, is that something that is sort of, can you read the track if you're not really sure of the car, or is it you need to have a bit of knowledge on both?
I think you need to have a little bit of knowledge on both. I think I run so many late models that I can read the track, but yeah, it's super dependent on the car. So at the beginning, it was kind of low. Everyone was going low, and I was like, okay, this isn't going to last very long with the car count we had. So I was cautious going low because I didn't want to over-rotate the car, because I'm really bad about doing that, and matching the throttle. And so I kind of, when it came to lines on the track, when I say I followed the guy in front of me, I almost to the T. Yep. Every time he went low, I went low. When he went high, I went high.
And it's definitely worked. And then obviously once that seat time gets a bit more natural, you can sort of start to apply your own sort of things. And I think you're going to be a force to be reckoned with as we move through this season. Because as I say, if you can top 5 in this league with little to no experience in that car, I can only just imagine what you're going to do once you've got some seat time and you can learn its interest and sort of the uniqueness to it that's different to, say, the late models or some of the other vehicles. So awesome race, man. Congratulations. Glad to have you in the
appreciate it.
I love this new, we used to interview the top 2 in the races in prior seasons, but the boys sort of went, no, look, let's interview the winner, and then they can pick a featured driver of the week. And it's great. It's good to be able to get to know some of you newer drivers a bit earlier in your career, so we can sort of get the knowing you out of the way, and then get to just enjoying watching you learn and grow and take it to these boys. So hopefully we can have you back in the booth in a podium position. But enjoyed watching you racing. Can't wait. Are you going to race the mini stocks up next at Federated Auto Parts?
Yes, sir. I'm loading into that race right now.
Excellent. I was just going to say, I think the session's just opening up. We'll go live. We'll go take a break and be live in about 15 minutes for qualifying for that. But best of luck. Take that same mindset into that race, man. And I feel like you're going to be in the top 5 at the very least. So best of luck for that. Before we let you go, though, friends, family, sponsors, the whole team goes into making this possible for what we do. Who do you need to give a shout out to for you being able to do all this?
My wife for letting me put in the hours that I can put it in on my computer behind the wheel. I get some nasty stares from time to time, but for the most part, she puts up with it.
That is, they are the crew chief. So you've got the number one KHR thing out of the way straight away. First person you always think is the wife, partner, your girlfriend. Yeah, because just for putting up with us doing this, sport, hobby, whatever we want to try and call it to justify spending all the time we do on it. But it's they are the unsung heroes of our race teams, I think.
I agree.
All right, brother. Best of luck in the mini stocks. As I say, from hearing you talk about it, I feel like the boys really need to take that seriously and maybe throw you a few fake bones to see if you fall for them. Because if you're just going to follow the leader and do that, you're going to be up there in the challenge a lot coming up in the future. So best of luck, man. Can't wait to watch you get through the next few races.
All right, thank you, sir. It was fun talking to you.
Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
That was Andrew Williams. I'm going to call him I Am a Wreck because that was his Discord name, but I didn't even want to bring that up because I don't want to jinx him. All right, guys and girls, that's the first half of our second doubleheader night of racing. Done and dusted. The Wayne's World Racing Series, the Dirt 358 modifiers at Limaland Motorsports Park. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break and then be back for the KP Plumbing, mini stocks, all live on BobbethTV.